What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? You know what time it is. Episode 59 up in the mix. Let's get it. Before we get started, we got a special guest, P-Nug, on the mix. And like I just said, if you got yourself an iPhone and or an Android, do yourself a favor, download the FTX app. Stay up to date with the latest cryptocurrencies and NFTs. Without further ado, I am your host, Gaddis TV. What's going on? And yeah, let's get to it. Alrighty, and we are live and direct. So first off, P-Nug, I want to say thank you for coming on. Take some time out of your kind of, I guess, evening night, and just kind of sharing the story about yourself. So thank you for coming on, bro.
Thank you guys for having me. Really appreciate it.
For sure, for sure. For the people that don't know you, a lot of people honestly will. But for either the new people coming in Solana, either from ETH or just the regular fiat world, or just hopping into Twitter space and being like, what the hell's going on? Let us know a little bit about yourself on really what were you doing before crypto? I guess how you got involved in crypto in general, and then how did you find Solana?
So before crypto, I was producing music. I was producing and engineering at a studio
Nice.
at my city. Not in the best location, but it was something. But I've been like producing like since I was a kid, and I was in this like this Discord that pretty much branched out to be like a Telegram, like a super small group. And this dude named Ben, he pretty much like taught me about like DeFi, crypto, same thing with this a few other dudes. And one of my friends was just like, "Yo, check out Solana," and I was just like, "Dude, you're smart, so I'm just gonna just put all my bags in Solana. Like, I trust you." So that pretty much like how I got into Solana, honestly, just copy trading.
That's what's up. Gotta ask, you know what I mean? And I guess you can always lie depending on how much you put into it. When did you put the bag into it? Was it one of those, Sam's, give me the two and fuck off, or roughly when are we around?
It was like around like $20. Like
Nice. Yeah.
I was still like fucking around with like the the Binance Smart Chain Casino, and I was just like messing around. But yeah, it was like $20 when like I first initially got in.
Nice. I think I might have put like $20 in to get one at that time. Because I know my buddy was talking about it before, and I was that new person, just like not yet, not yet. And then I was like, you know what, let me hop into it. So Solana, I guess, was your first, I guess, kind of crypto you were in, or I guess your buddies, were they letting you know about all the Bitcoins, stuff like that, or Solana was your main boom?
I mean, Solana was like the first coin that I went like all in on, but I had like a little tiny ETH bag, but like Solana was just so cheap, and my friend was just like, it has a lot of room to grow, and I was just like, all right, fuck it. Like I put like every like penny I had, like spending money wise and Solana,
Nice, bro.
like a few grand, and it worked out.
Hell yeah on that one. I guess with people, I guess what are you kind of known for on the Solana part? I mean, I'm looking at just your Twitter page. It says, first VR artist on Solana. I guess how long have you been making art in general, even like before crypto and Solana, or was that the first time you started making art?
So I've been making art since I was like a kid. Like it first started.
Hit me
Oh
on the
shit.
stories.
I was making like animated like music videos when I was just like in elementary school and shit, like Dragon Ball Z, and then that led out to me dabbling with Photoshop and stuff, and I was hanging out in forums, and it was just like one of the channels. It was just like other software, and it was FL Studio,
Hmm.
cracked it like everyone else, and then like just kept like producing and stuff. Like I bought it in high school, like hit and like since then, like I've been producing. I actually like put it down in August when like Solana started like picking up with my work, and I guess what I'm known for on Solana is VR, and doing the derivatives for the monkeys, because it all started when I did a derivative of my own monkey, posted it on Twitter just for like the fuck of it, and like that, like the monkey dad just started like retweeting it and everything. But I was like
Nice.
already in like the culture or whatever, but I really wasn't like expecting that.
Nice. So, I mean, like myself, I'll be real with everyone. I know, of you stuff like that. I guess it is, like I said, NFTs like with the SMBs. Was that, I guess, the first ones on there, and then I guess like what was that reaction when like you see was that the first time honestly someone was like, hey, can you make a derivative? Can you make a piece of art? Like on there, just because I don't know. I think
Like,
it'd be crazy just to have that feeling. Like you just like you said, you tweet something and it's like, hey, boom, everything's in the inbox saying, hey, can you make this? What was that feeling like?
I didn't even know what a commission was. Like I used to do like mixtape covers and like single covers and stuff,
Oh,
but
nice.
I was like, what's a commission? Like I didn't even know how much to charge them at the time. It was like really shocking for real because like I wasn't expecting it because at the time I was studying like gravity sketch and stuff during the fiasco between Pit Vipers, Lollapalooza, and Solana. I made the Soul Vipers, and I actually
Okay.
like showed. I think I posted it in a reply to like Function like super early on, and I was like going to mint those, but as far as like the derivatives, I was like, yeah, like what's this? But I needed to like take advantage of it because in the NFT community, like they show more love than they do in like I don't know in the other art scene because with like music, it feels like people try to like use you as leverage to get to like the next position, while in like NFT and Web3, like people actually want to like genuinely like support you because it helps out everyone.
Big
So
facts.
go ahead, my bad.
No, I was just saying that's totally true. Like I can speak from experience. I've been in the music industry since I was like 8, 10 years old. I'm not kidding. And like just like being around it. And I started working in it like when I was like 18, 19. And like it's just so cutthroat. It's so like everybody uses each other as a stepping stone, and it's kind of like well known in the space. And it's like it's super refreshing coming from like that type of environment in music, and coming over to like it's still a creative environment in NFTs, and but it's just so like you said, it's so like organic and so like genuine compared to the music industry. That's just like literally people backstabbing each other, trying to just make it one rung up the ladder.
Yeah, bro, like that shit is so crazy because like there's a famous producer in my city and when he's not in his city, people are like, yo, fuck this dude, blah blah blah. And when he's like in town, it's like
Oh,
they're
oh.
like, yo, it's like his Jesus. It's so crazy. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
like people are so dishonest.
100%.
With the I guess the art and everything. I'll ask you guys. So did you first do it on like back when doing the mixtape art on I guess like the Photoshop stuff like that? When did you start messing with the VR stuff?
So I picked up the VR like super early on in 2021. Like it actually started from the group because my friend on Steam, like he was playing VR games and I was looking into VR and then like I asked like the group was like, yo, does anybody know anybody making art on VR and stuff? And the homie Ben was just like, yeah, check out this. I forgot her name. It's like she's like this European chick, but she does like live performances with
Nice.
Tilt Brush and like huge venues and stuff, and there'll be like the orchestra in the back, like it's super crazy. And I was just like, yo, like this is like next level. And then Lush Sucks, he's a famous Australian graffiti artist, and he's also makes like hilarious like meme and like inspired political art and like he does a lot of his work in Kingspray and VR as well. And I was just like, oh shit. So that's when I picked up like VR and started dabbling with like the art side, and like life has forever been changed since then for real.
Um, Honestly, like basic question, just because I mean I'm a gamer. I don't have a VR, but I know there's Oculuses, everything like that. My buddy plays iRacing in it, which is always like that. A lot of people get stuck on it because you're in the different worlds, things like that. I guess if you just have an Oculus, things like I guess VRs are those stuff like in there automatically, or are those separate programs you have to buy? And then like, do you need like different machines and things like that? I guess how do one go around, or is it just like you get the
How do
VR,
you VR, bro?
boom, you paint, and then you're just like da da da, you know what I mean? How does it start?
So I'm tethered to my PC. I got a gaming PC.
Strong.
It's pre-built. I know that some people are gonna cringe over that, but I don't know. I just needed something new fast. But
Way to go these days,
um,
dude.
what was that?
It's the way to go these days because you can't get any GPUs.
Yeah, dude. It's like I'm not gonna fucking do all that extra jazz.
Yeah.
But
Jazz.
but I'm tethered, and I download all my applications through Steam VR. But the Quest 2, you can download like Kingspray, and I think you can do the oil painting simulator I use is called Vermilion. It's in beta on Quest, but you just like purchase them from the Quest store, and then like you're pretty much in there, like, and you're locked in. It's so therapeutic and crazy. Like I'd never experienced VR till like I bought one. I was like in profit off of like some play, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let me like dive in. And like I really feel like that's what like a lot of people got to do, especially creators, because like what Microsoft just bought Blizzard and stuff, like
Hmm.
that's really gonna like change the game like a lot with like the AAA gaming and stuff. But that might put more funding into like VR and quote unquote the metaverse. So sooner you're on, like the sooner you can like dabble, learn, create, explore, because it's really insane to be honest with you.
When because again, I'm trying to like, I guess, picture, but all I can kind of see is, I guess, are you just like in a blank room and it has a canvas up? I know, and I'll try and pull it up on here. Looks like you were, I guess, tagging like the side of a train or something as well. Do they have certain, I guess canvases, and canvas might not be the word, but like certain canvases you paint on, or certain metaverses that you go into, um, and then I think I heard it before because I just got all the thoughts going right now. Like where you can literally like have the painting, move the painting, things like that. Um, is that something you were talking about as well? Like you can do it, or is it just like regular 2D art?
So so like I use two applications too. Like, well, I use like three. I use Gravity Sketch, which is for 3D modeling and
Okay,
like world building. Then I use Vermilion, which is oil painting. And that's just like a separate like these are all like their own programs.
heard that.
And with that, like I can move like the easel or whatever the hell it's called, and like change up like the palettes. Like it's literally just like real life. And then the
Nice.
graffiti stuff is in Kingspray Graffiti. But in Kingspray Graffiti, I can change like the environment. Like there's mad environments. I use like the dev kit mode or whatever, so I get like extra ones. And there's like a Discord where people are making their own like environments and stuff. Like there's this one dude, like this dude doesn't sleep, bro. Like he makes like mad environments. And like Kingspray is like it's dead where the last update was in 2017. Like
Damn.
like where are the devs? Can they do something? Like but at the same time
Devs.
the community is fired.
Hell yeah. So it hasn't had an update in 2017, and people are still making money on it. I guess maybe not
Well, I
making
mean,
money,
like,
but making like art on it. I guess
yeah,
that's pretty damn
like
strong, bro.
I'm still using it. Like Lush Sucks uses it. Like I found like a few uh ETH artists that actually use it to
Nice.
like make NFTs and stuff. Like it's the community's lit.
I'm looking at I don't know if you can see it, but the King Spray one. Cause I guess the closest thing I got to like the VR, and it's not VR, it's the iRacing, because that's basically like I got the setup and everything like that, where like it's force feedback, everything like that. When you're, I guess, doing the art on, cause like this one, the King's spray, like is it sensitive? Is it honestly like realistic like that? How's the feeling? Like some might sound like a dumb question, but does it feel like real life type ordeal, or does it take some time to get used to? Or is it pretty damn spot on?
Like it's it's pretty close to like real life. But
Yeah.
there's no like resistance or whatever. There's vibration in the controllers, but like when it comes to like can control or brush control or whatever, it's like it's so close to real life. It's kind of insane because like I like airbrush and like paint and stuff like with acrylics, and it's so crazy like the connection like
If
they
you get
like the devs
closer,
like really put time into it.
yeah, I can say like with the airbrush. That's something like with the airbrush. You know, if the screen's here and you get closer, it gets darker. Does it? Can it tell? Honestly, that type of stuff. Again, these are probably dumbass
Yeah,
questions, but like,
no, it's not a dumb question, but yeah, like, and if you like overdo it with like the I guess like the trigger or whatever. I don't know what the hell the top of a can is or whatever, but it will like start to drip and stuff. Like you really
that's
have
cool.
to like have like control. It's kind of insane.
No, I mean that's what I was always wondered because I mean again, I think it would be hard as an artist if it was like one thing and then like you spray it and it's a lag and it's just like it would mind fuck me on that one. Um, with the I guess going back to the artwork stuff like that, you said the first thing was the derivative. Um, you do correct me if I'm wrong. You do 101s and things like that as well. Now, is that correct, or have you always done that? And when when was your first piece? I guess sold,
Well,
if it was. Again, I
I
don't know.
started with derivatives, and then I started doing one of ones. My first one of one piece, was like this alien I did. I used Kingspray. I sprayed it on like a rock, and that was like my first auction on Holoplex. And then after that, I started doing like abstraction and stuff, um, and then like A2K reached out to me, and he was like, "Yeah, have you ever thought about doing a collection?" I was like, "What's that?"
Come again?
Like, huh? Like what the hell is that? And he like pretty much just like sat down and put me on game and stuff, and I was just like, okay, bet. And then I did my first collection was Layers Within, which it was like 10, no, 12 pieces. Yeah. Originally it was going to be 10, but I didn't like the 10th one, and I didn't want to have an odd number. So I was like, all right, I'll do 12. So
How long does and I'm sure every piece takes a certain amount of time on average. Like how long would you say a piece takes?
it takes like minimum like 2 hours sometimes with these like graffiti pieces, just because like I'll be recording myself, and
Nice.
then like I'll pause when like I'm taking off like my headset and stuff, and I don't know, like sometimes it just like takes me time, but it's kind of fun. Like I'm using like my whole body and stuff, so it's like I don't know, it's like I feel like it's better than just like sitting down.
Um, question. You're not allowed to lie. Have you ran into a door or a wall or fell over yet doing any of this stuff?
Um, I like I was playing, what's that game called? It's like this monkey game, like I forgot what the hell it's called, but it's like Gorilla Tag or something. And I like smashed the hell out my hand on my like 3D printer or something. And I was just like, holy shit, I'm never playing this game again.
Fuck. No, I was just watching one. This girl had a VR, and I guess it was like bar fights, and she's just turns around. She's like, boom, runs into the wall. I'm like, holy snap! It was hilarious. Um, looking at the pictures I'm on your pnug.io. And I'm assuming, I guess that's your official website where like all your work can be found, or what is pnug.io?
So yeah, that's like basically like a portfolio website. I need to update it with the piece that I'm dropping tomorrow. But
Ooh.
yeah, it's basically all my pieces. And when you go to like well, it's all my pieces excluding the ones from Holoplex, because like I don't know what to like call them, like singles or something. I don't know. Like that's like the only reason why I haven't like put them on there. I mean, I have like I think I have the piece that Bunjo bought. I forgot what the hell it's called, but it's the one with the motorcycle and stuff on there. But under like the portfolio, and you'll see all the collections I did and the virtual galleries as well that I created.
Nice. I was looking at some of the pictures. I literally almost forgot. You did one of the derivatives on. It was. I don't want to disrespect if you weren't the first person. Were you the first one that did the derivatives with the ThugBirdz? Because I remember. I mean, when I got that dropped, because like one of the first pictures, I liked it because like you could tell it was on the wall. Like it looks like it had texture, stuff like that. Um, I guess how did that go about? Where I guess it was just asked. What are those type of feelings when it's like, hey, I'm gonna make a derivative for everyone just because people love it. Like, what was your thought when you're making it? How many times did you make it? Was it a one and go, or how was that process of making it?
Um, I was just approached by a Birdmon, and I was just like, um, hell yeah, like why not? Like why not do something for the community? And like it took a few takes to do it. Um, and like it took me like a few takes in like a different environments within Kingspray to like realize which ones have the best like lighting and stuff. And I was just like, okay, bet. And like after like doing all that, like the versions I did in the different environments, I was like, okay, that's good, that's some good practice. And then that's when I did the Stay Thuggin. That it's at like the very bottom of the website, but
We'll get to it.
like I'm pretty glad how that
Hey.
came out. And people say it's like their screensaver and stuff. I feel like that's that's so crazy to me.
No, I mean,
It's like
I
an
really
honor.
I like it because I mean it's. I remember the first time I saw it because I'm used to just seeing like regular art on like just I guess the picture, but it actually like looks like again like it's it's or the wall, and you just see that the damn I can't freaking think of the words at all, but it's just you see the texture to it of it, and that's the part that I guess I like because even if you didn't I guess make the texture of it, I like the programs that it looks fresh. It looks like an actual wall that you actually like tagged on it. It's not just like on there. So I like all the stuff that you're working on and doing on there. Um, with the I guess you
Appreciate
said
that, man.
you're working on stuff you're dropping tomorrow. What is that? Is it something you can let us know? Is it an auction? What you working on that one?
So it's a piece I teased today when I was the tag on the train. It's gonna be in the same collection as like the Not Gonna Make It, Gonna Make It of like writings on the wall. Pretty much just gonna be listing that on exchange. Waiting on exchange to get their auction so I can start auctioning. I actually have a collection that I'll be auctioning when they go live on that, and
Nice.
I think people are gonna rock with that for sure.
Um, I mean, kind of another question with I guess the art and advice. I mean, you'd say for new people, new artists coming in and um trying to make a name and get their work out there. I guess any suggestions like you would say for an artist to do?
I'd say just tap in with the community and like make sure people like can put like a voice onto a name or a PFP, and like show up as much as possible, and as far as like the marketing stuff, but like as an artist just keep creating and find your lane with it. Like it's really different for everybody because like I don't know, and it's really hard to like say what to do in this space because it's like forever changing, and it's like we're walking on like unpaved roads. Like it's kind of insane like when like you sit and think about it, but it's like really just like tapping in with like the communities that Solana or whatever blockchain like there is, and just showing your art and just like being authentic as possible, and can't be shy about talking about your art and what inspired you, and just really got to grind because like I kind of like view this stuff differently because like I did music and it was cutthroat. It's like, oh, you got to send beat packs like every other day or you're forgotten. And it's like, I don't know, like I kind of like am used to like the OD grind. So, but yeah, I really don't even know. It's kind of like forever changing, but
No, for
just
sure on
keep
that.
grinding for real.
Um, and I guess I mean I've asked it before. Do you have like a certain like creative process in the essence of like do you picture like what you're gonna make before it's made, or do you just like let's start drawing and then things come to you? Like do you have a creative process, or is it sometimes you're like you just do it? How does it come on that one? Because I know some people are visual, some people see the layers, some people just draw stuff and they're like, oh snap, it looks fire. How's your process?
Honestly, like I just get like stoned and just listen to like good music, and like sometimes I'll do a sketch and then I'll like do like a wall piece, or I'll just open up Kingspray and like just go from vision. Same thing with like Vermilion. Um, and it's like kind of like hard with like real life because like I've always been a digital artist, and now I'm picking up like acrylics and airbrush. I'm like, ah, shit, like you can't control Z or go back, and it's like very, I don't know, it's like very different. But with like Kingspray, you can like, okay, I messed up with that line, let me go back, or you can do like a you can do like a sketch on the wall and then cover it with like the appropriate paint and stuff. If that makes
Nice.
sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm visualizing it on that. Um, I guess as an artist, you kind of mentioned it kind of near in the beginning where it is hard to get to work out as an artist. I guess why do you think like the blockchain stuff like that is a better medium for people to get in their art out? Um, and then I guess what was your I guess again what was your thoughts when you first started making the art? Did you ever see yourself doing this when your buddy told you about, hey, just invest in Solana? Like, did you ever see yourself making art doing that way, or like, I guess what are the feelings on there?
So like I was I really didn't expect like this to happen. Um like when I was first introduced to NFTs, I wouldn't even call it Top Shots NFTs, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, I'm a hater because they played me. But
Oh, what
when I was first
happened? What
introduced,
happened?
I got into that too early. Like like when like
Oh.
it was like crazy. Like it was like a gold mine at first, and it was just like, okay, the cards are $8 now, like resale value. But um, I was first introduced to like NFTs with like fashion NFTs and stuff. I think it was like Crypto Fashion Week or whatever. So like I was like, okay, like I can see like AR and stuff like that, but I didn't like expect like so many like different lanes an artist can take with like Web3. Um, so yeah, I didn't like expect this at all.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool.
No, I mean it always has to be fun to look back and just be like, damn. Do you think I guess a blockchain stuff like that's gonna change the game for artists? Because I mean we had John on the podcast a couple of days ago, and he was saying the same as well. Like it is hard to get the name out. Why? I guess realistically, what do you think it is easier on the blockchain to get your name out that way, or um, do you think it's the benefit for the artist that isn't in the blockchain to come on? What would you say to them?
I feel like it's better on the blockchain and like with this quote unquote Web3 or whatever, because it's just it's not that like old school like system, and like there's so many more avenues, like instead of like three like major labels, whatever. It's like you can collaborate or work for like so many people, and like it's it's kind of like insane. Like, and I try to tell artists that I know IRL and like people that I know that are in music to like look into it, and it's just like I don't know. A lot of people are so hesitant, but when people like really do understand like the potential and like the upside it is to be in crypto, get paid in crypto for your art, for what you love to do, and not have to like deal with any like sort of negativity from like, I don't know, like a boss or like an A&R or a manager. And it's just like, it's, I don't know, it's really freeing as an artist. Like I would never go back to like that old school like music system, because it's just like, it's really like a breath of fresh air over here. And I highly encourage any artist of any medium to at least just like give it a shot. I mean, it's gonna be hard like everything else, but
No, for sure. No, not saying it's perfect or anything like that. I guess kind of, I won't say last question because we are hitting right at the 30-minute mark. And again, I don't want to keep you too long or anything like that. I said 30, 45 minutes. When, I guess for a new artist, how would you, I guess, try and, I guess, price your art in the sense of, like you said, when you first started getting the derivatives, you didn't really know how to price it. You know what I mean? Of course, money's great. You know, people want to do it at a high time, but like, how do you think someone finds the sweet spot to list it? You know what I mean?
I feel like as a new artist, it's best to do auctions. Just price discovery for your work. See what collectors, people think your work's valued at that moment. Um, and then if you feel comfortable, just keep auctioning, or you can do like a list price around that range, a little slightly increase. It really depends on like the person's potential collectors and stuff, but I really do think that auctions are really great for price discovery for an artist that's fresh and new.
Nice. And I guess it's kind of another one with kind of informational on that one. If people are listening in, what platforms I guess would you suggest on putting them on? Like for people that first time viewers, like would you do like a Magic Eden, an Exchange art, like you said, the Holoplex? Like what are the, I guess, Solana ones that artists can put their art on, or at least the ones you would suggest?
So for at the moment for listings, I would highly suggest exchange art. But if you want to do auctions, Holoplex is well, I mean, Magic Eden's doing auctions at the moment, but I'm I don't know too much about that to like really speak on it. But Holoplex is also an option for auctions at the moment, and I
Those are the
suggest
main
like
ones.
checking out both platforms for an artist, see which one you want to do, because they both offer different things and we're all different.
No, 100% on that. I guess if people are listening in, it doesn't matter if it's now, tomorrow, next day, a month, and they want to, I guess, get in contact with you somehow, just talk art, stuff like that. Are you the social person like that where they can hop in the DMs? I know I see you in the forums a lot. Are there ways where people can, I guess, talk with you and things like that? Or hell no, say the hell out of people's the DMs. You know what I mean? Or how can people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at pnug420. I'm pretty open to talk to individuals. I usually don't open like DMs from projects because I don't know, I don't have really the bandwidth for that. But I'm always open to chat with individuals and stuff about art or VR.
Nice. Um, I guess last question, we'll wrap it up. Anything that I guess we haven't really talked about, or any experience that's been on the tip of your tongue that you either want to I guess let us know about, or like what are you working on going forward? I know you got the I guess the auction tomorrow. Any alpha you might be able to let us know in general, or what do you got going on in the next couple weeks?
Well, I'm going to be doing like well, I guess you could say a PFP like type of collection when Exchange goes live with auctions. I'm thinking about doing two a month. Going to be scheduling them, however, but putting a lot of time into them. It's going to be like different styles, but something that people are rocking with since that's what PFPs are in. So, so yeah, giving that a try again since I haven't really done that since Layers Within, but doing a different medium this time. So I think it's going to bring something cool and fresh.
Nice. Money, I guess any questions before we wrap it up on that one? Don't
No,
want to
man. I just want to say thanks for coming on, dude. And anyone who's watching who's not familiar should definitely go check you out because you're like an OG art on dude on Solana. So, you know, I'm really happy to finally have you on, dude. And in a couple of months, definitely you should come back on and we can talk about, you know, what you've done in the last couple of months.
Hell yeah, brother. Really appreciate your money. Seriously, man.
The last thing I will ask from you, though, Pina, can I get a good hearty caw from you? Yeah. I like it. I like it. Stick around for a quick second, bro. I'm going to go ahead and end it. But for real, bro, I thank you for coming on and take some time out of your day. I guess evening and night right now. But I appreciate that, bro. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what time it is. Shout out to P-Nug, big baby. Thank y'all very much for coming in, tuning in, showing some love. Once again, episode 59. If you're not already, go ahead and follow P-Nug420. Go ahead and follow ThugBirdz, ThugBirdz Pod, ThugDAO. And as always, y'all stay fresh, stay clean, stay positive. And you know what time it is. Caw-caw!